I've been on the Maxxis train most of my mountain biking career, with a recent stint on some Schwalbes, but I think we all know that Specialized has recently taken a bigger chunk of the market with their improved T7 and T9 compounds across their lineup of tires. So while they were still on sale, I got a T7 Butcher and Purgatory for $122 shipped to my door. I wanted the T9 stuff, but they were all sold out for the 27.5-inch tires. I quickly threw my destroyed Schwalbes in the garbage and mounted up these new Specialized tires with stand sealant. I had a couple of rides on them before I shot this video, where I knew I could get some more high-speed, sandy, leafy riding in to really solidify my thoughts on these tires.
This side gets rowdy. It's a great test for these tires.
Now for context, I've ridden a Maxxis Ardent, High Roller II, DHR II, and DHF, as well as a Schwalbe Magic Mary and a Dampf in the past.
These tires are so grippy that they throw sand up at my face. My actual first ride on them was at Stillwell, and I was literally eating sand. But I guess I'd rather eat sand that way than by crashing because I got no grip.
To be even fair, I've had widths from 2.3 to 2.6 on this bike, all on WTB I-29 wheels with the 29mm rim width. I got these new tires in the Grid Trail casing, which is roughly 50 grams lighter than an Exo Plus variant of a similar tire. That kind of weight difference is pretty negligible, but I thought for sure that the T7s must have been heavier, since they had such a damped feeling to them that I've never experienced on other tires I mentioned. I instantly felt a significant decrease in trail vibration, yet these tires feel extremely predictable when you load them in a catch berm. I'm running about 21 psi in the front and 23 psi in the rear, weighing about 145 pounds with my riding gear on, and in the past I haven't loved how the other tires have felt when you push hard into a sharp catch berm, especially with some roots in there. The Schwalbes in particular just felt like the rubber had very little damping to it, kind of pinging you all over the trail rather than stabilizing the bike underneath you. My local trails are very sandy most of the time, with any rocks usually existing in pebble form, where most people run a more cross-country tire for rolling efficiency. Personally though, I like to go off Long Island and get into some rockier terrain whenever I can, or visit a bike park sometimes, and I'm not a fan of switching tires all the time. So a more knobby, beefy trail bike setup is what I've been used to for the past couple of years, and even though I don't think loose sandy conditions is what these tires are designed for, they have quickly become my favorite tires yet.
The T7 compound hanging on for dear life. Wow, that was close. Full on two-wheeled drifting.
My last note on these tires will be that on my 29mm internal rims, both tires actually blew up to be slightly undersized by about 1/10 of an inch. Depending on your situation, that may be a good or bad thing, but just something to add. Overall, I am very happy with these tires, and their performance thus far has definitely shown that I don't need to spend $100 on a single Maxxis tire. I hope that they hold up well in the long term, but only time will tell since these thoughts are coming after about 80 miles of trail riding and one XC race. That is all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on Specialized tires or others that you think offer similar value. And remember, stay venturing, my friends.